What's good, everybody? It's your boy Wilder40k, and we're back with another Madden video. Okay, we're doing something a little bit different. I kind of want to start doing these like IRL intros. I don't know why. I just thought it would be a cool idea. I don't know. Let me know if you guys like it. I have no idea. But we're out here. We're booling, and it's gonna be a great day, bro. You know, it's just me and the dogs. Haley's not here today. Usually we have the same off day. She's not here. And we got the gang with me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got the gang with me. Don't forget about the mob boss. Yes, sir. We got Damien over here, too. I mean, we are straight cooling today, but I got a banger for you guys today. We're going to be doing a Madden Battle Royale. We haven't done one since the first one we did. I'd like to think that I was one of the first creators to do it. I know Deansworld was the one that I got the inspiration from, so shout out Deansworld. I know he's got a couple of them out on the channel now, but Madden 23 is coming to a close, so I want to do something a little bit different. I'm going to be using the Madden 2015, I think, 2015 roster to go ahead and do this, which is like, again, I don't think I've seen anybody do anything like that, but, you know, we just out here, you know. We're going to be doing this type of content from here on out, Madden 24. We're going to be doing a bunch of different type of stuff, and, you know, we got that D-Rock Henry jersey on today, so, I mean, we're going to be out here, you know. The hair's looking good today. You know, we got them pool vibes, baby, yes, sir, out on a balcony this morning. You know, just a, you know. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think of this intro. Again, we're going to try and do more of these for every video. And also with the Battle Royales, you know, we like to split them up into two different parts. I don't like to do 30, 40, 50-minute long YouTube videos. I know we do the podcast that long, but that's a little bit different. I just don't like to do YouTube videos that are super long. I feel like people get bored towards the end, even though the Battle Royales tend to typically do pretty well. I just like to kind of keep them separate. Let one be its own video, let the finish be its other video, and can use that for better entertainment. 2 20-minute videos or 2 15, 20-minute videos that y'all can enjoy longer, more content, and spread it out over a couple days. All right, that's enough of me talking. I'll see y'all in a minute. So in case y'all forgot how this worked, obviously we start with a conglomerate map of the United States with all of the teams on it. Now, I know I said this is going to be Madden 15, so the Raiders should be in Oakland, but for the sake of my sanity and making this just a touch easier to color in the map, because I am not an artist, I'm going to put them in Nevada as the Las Vegas Raiders. They're still going to be the Oakland Raiders. It's okay. It's going to be fine. I promise. Okay? But anyway, so you start out with this map, and then you have to go ahead and spin a team, okay? So once you spin a team, which is this screen right here, we go ahead and we spin a team, whatever team it lands on. So it lands on the Texans. The Texans are the attacking team. So they're going to be either going into an open territory or a conquered territory already. So the Texans are pretty surrounded. I mean, they can go north, but again, we go from the center of the logo. In case you guys don't remember how this worked, we go from the center of the logo. So then we have to go to this spin arrow, and we click spin directly east. So that means they would be taking on the Saints. Now that they're taking on the Saints, whoever wins that, going to be Texans at Saints, Texans at New Orleans. And whoever wins that game takes over the opposing person's territory. If the team that wins, their starting quarterback will be going up 1 overall. A brand new thing brought to you by me. I've seen other people do it certain ways where they trade the top player or they give their wide receiver 2 or their quarterback 2. We're going to be doing 1 overall because there's some stacked teams, and I don't want to make it a huge difference. I just want to make a little bit of a benefit for that team. So again, without further ado, welcome to Madden 2015 Imperialism. And here comes the first spin in Madden 15 edition of Imperialism, and it looks like it's going to be the Lions are getting the first attacking move. Let's see what direction they're going to be going, which direction they're going to be attacking. It's going to be southeast. Southeast means it's Lions at Browns, Lions in Cleveland for the first matchup. It's 27-14. 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Can the Lions mount a comeback? They cannot. The Browns end up closing it out with a huge touchdown. It's 30-22. If they can get a turnover, which they don't, the Browns go down, or the Browns win. The Lions go down, and the Browns take over all of Michigan in the first battle of the 2015 Battle Royale. So here we are, Johnny Manziel, a 67 overall quarterback, going to be going up to a 68 overall here. And there you have it. Johnny Manziel is now a 68 overall, and he is going to be trying to lead the Browns to another territory. And the Lions logo is going bye-bye. The Browns are now in control of this entire territory. We're going to put them in Michigan here. They own about half of Ohio, but let's get right into our next spin here. And here we go, our next spin.
to decide who's going to be the attacking team. Is it going to be the Browns? It's not. It stops just on the 49ers. Now, y'all know California is loaded. See what direction they're going to be attacking in. They're going due south. Due south for the 49ers is a huge matchup in our second battle here. The 49ers versus Rams. It all comes down to this. To win the game in double OT. It's up. And the kick is good. The 49ers take the dub. Oh my gosh. A double OT thriller. The kickers getting their salary in one game. Jeez. Colin Kaepernick going up to an 81 after the win. Could be huge for the 49ers. I love his hair in this picture. I feel like that is phenomenal. And then our boy Phillip Rivers, 82 overall, going to be bumped up to an 83. So you guys know what that means. That means the 49ers are taking over the Rams, and the Rams are going bye-bye. They put on a great show, but it just wasn't enough. I got to find their logo here. I guess I could just grab it like this. We're going to pull it down here, and now we know where it's at. And just like that, the 49ers are proud owners of 2/3 of California. Let's see who our next attacking team is going to be. Let's see. This is a big spin here for our third game. The Bengals. The Bengals. Okay, let's see where they're headed. They're going due west almost directly west, which is the Bengals versus the Indianapolis Colts to start this game. A little bit of a weird matchup. This is like a throwback for the ages. Andrew Luck versus Andy Dalton. And there you have it. The Colts go down and the Bengals take over at Indianapolis 26-23. Not exactly a thriller. It was 26-23, but the ending was a little bit iffy. There could have been a couple calls there that could have been made at the end, but 26-23 and the Bengals take over Indy. And here's Andy Dalton receiving his upgrade, of course. And there's Andy Dalton going to an 88 overall instead of an 87 for his reward. And here goes Indy, gone forever, never to return. They are gone. Who knows what's going to happen to the Bengals now that they own kind of half of Ohio and all of Indianapolis. But we shall see with the next spin who's going to be the attacking team now. There's a big wheel spin here for, I think, fourth game. Is it the Chargers? Another California matchup potentially in the making here. Let's see. Can they go north? They end up going east, which is going to be, I guess really, which would be the Chargers before it hits, or be the Raiders before it hits Arizona. This could be huge for the Chargers, as it would be implications of totally surrounding California. And it's a blowout in Oakland. The San Diego Chargers topple them with twice their score, 31-15. The Chargers are trying to encompass the 49ers by swooping up into Nevada, and we will see exactly what that looks like momentarily. And there we have it. Phillip Rivers is now an 83 overall after winning that game, and we go on to our next wheel spin. Now I want to put them in this position here. I know it seems a little odd, but it's a weird shape for the Chargers here. But I think this is a good angle here. I'm not really sure where else to put them. It gives them some options to go around in other areas. And there it is. The Texans, our new attacking team. No free open spots yet. No one's gotten an open spot, but this may be it. The Texans going northeast. The Texans do get an open spot, so they get a free overall upgrade to the quarterback. They're going to be taking over whatever this state is, because I'm an American, and we don't know our states. So I'm going to move them right in the center. So that means they can only go north if they want another open state. Ryan Mallett, their starting quarterback, 68 overall. They're going to need every ounce of this kid to do well. And you know what? We were feeling a little generous. We gave him to a 70 overall. I literally only put up 2 of it. I did 1 throw power and 1 deep throw accuracy, and it went up to a 70. So, I guess he really deserves it. I'm not sure, but Ryan Mallett's a 70 overall for the Texans now. So now we go into another wheel spin, as that was a free territory. There's not really anything changing here. No one subtracted from the wheel. If it's the Dolphins, so the Dolphins only have one way to go. So this is a simple matchup. They have to go north. They have to take on the Bucs. They're in the bottom portion of Florida. So, I mean, as you can see, there's nowhere else for them to go. So it's obviously Miami versus Tampa. That's the only kind of bad thing about these. Like, I mean, if we roll Patriots, they have to take on the Bills. If we roll Seattle, I mean, they're getting a free territory either way. It just depends on which way they're going to be going to which way they're going to be attacking. But the Bucs do close it out 23-20. They had the last possession. The Dolphins go down. The Bucs move a little bit farther south. But again, like I said, whenever the Bucs just went again, they have to go against the Jags. So it didn't really matter. We all knew who these teams are going to be going up against. The only thing that this really matters for is that the Bucs quarterback is getting 1 overall. So the Bucs quarterback, Mike Glennon. Man, the quarterbacks were rough in 15, huh? Well, Mike Glennon's going to go ahead and get an upgrade. I'm going to try and keep him at a 69. And again, I mean, I'm barely upgrading these guys, and he just got a 70. I did another 3 overall upgrades, or 2 overall upgrades, excuse me. 1 to deep throw, 1 to medium throw accuracy, and here we are. He's a 70. I mean, I got to give it to him. I can't just keep going back and forth. We give you the latest curation of the map here, and we're going to go ahead and just go right into our next spin. There's still a lot of plays to be made. And here we go. The next attacking team is going to be what appears to be the Eagles. It might hit them. Nope, it stays the Texans. The Texans, like we said last time, have a good chance of getting another free territory. If they get north here, they get a free overall upgrade. They get northwest, which might still work for them. It does indeed still work for them. They get another free upgrade to their quarterback. This is probably the biggest move for the Texans. I mean, they're putting themselves in a really good position here. I have to leave them here. I mean, they can still go north, or they could really go east to get another free territory, but their quarterback's going to get another upgrade here. So 70 overall. Mallet is going to be going up to a 71 if we can get him there. That wasn't enough, apparently. And there you have it. Ryan Mallett is now a 71 for the Texans. On to our next wheel spin. The Texans are the only ones to advance into a free territory. There's a lot of places that have free territories around them. The Giants, however, are not one of them. No matter what direction they go, they're going to be facing a team. Let's see here. They go northeast. Northeast from the Giants is going to be the Bills, because the Bills are the true only New York team. Hope you like what I did there. The Giants are coming out of northern New Jersey to take on the Bills in New York, in Buffalo. Here we go. The biggest kick of his life. It's up, and it's obviously in. The Bills close out another OT thriller. That's our second one already in this part of the Madden 15 Battle Royale. And you know what that means. That means it's sad to say the Giants are one of the first teams out of this game. There we go. It's hard for me to tell the difference. I apologize, Chad. I apologize. You know, I'm colorblind as fuck. So when all these blues start taking over, it's going to be really difficult, okay? And our next attacking team will be, drum roll please, the Jacksonville Jaguars. So if they go south, obviously they face the Bucs. Will it be the Battle of Florida Man? I'm going to guess it's going to be the Battle of Florida Man, because the only way they can go is south. It is, excuse me, I said Bucs. It was the Dolphins. The Dolphins ended up winning the last game, not the Bucs. I'm going to blame it on you guys that I accidentally messed up and had the Dolphins on there, but it's going to be the Jags versus the Bucs. I don't know how I mismatched that when I did the overall boost for them, but it is going to be the Jags versus the Bucs in the next matchup. There is one more thing I have to do before we get into that matchup, though. Before I forget, because I keep forgetting this, the Bills have to get their overall upgrade to their quarterback, which is Kyle Orton. A 74 overall will be going up to a 75. And there you have it. Kyle Orton is now a 75 overall, chat. So who knows what could happen from the Bills? I mean, their team's okay. I mean, CJ Spiller's apparently only 74 in this game, which I think is wild, because he was pretty good back then. And now for the big matchup. It's going to be the Jags versus the Bucs in the Battle of Florida Man. Who's going to win? This is usually my favorite matchup, just because I can say it's the Battle of Florida Man, and it's kind of funny. And down go the Jags. I ended up lacking. It went to OT again. The Jags essentially got nothing but field goals other than one touchdown, and it ends up being a 25-22 thriller, and I think Mike Glennon is going to be going up even more. He's going up another overall point for the Bucs. There he is, a 71 overall. Mike Glennon getting his upgrade to lead the Buccaneers to become Florida's team. And now the Jaguars are gone. Who is going to be the next attacking team? And now that the Jaguars are gone, who is going to be our next attacking team? Could it be the Chargers? No, it's the Jets out of the southern tip of New Jersey. They have to face a team here. I think the only team or only state that's open around them, they head due west. Due west from the Jets is Delaware. They get a free upgrade. They get this small little state here. And there you have, the Jets now have a state and a half, technically. And Geno Smith, a 69 overall for the Jets, is going to be getting his first upgrade for free. He didn't even have to play a game. And there you go. See, I don't know what it is with anybody that's in the 60s. I do 2 upgrades, and they jump astronomically. He's a 71. Here we go. And our next attacking team is rolling. Who's it going to be? Do the Browns get another attacking game? Okay. The Browns are currently undefeated in this. There's a lot of different ways to go with their logo and the positioning of it. They have to go northeast, which I don't think they can attack anything. They cannot. So we're going to go ahead and spin that again. They head due south. Due south is the Battle of Ohio, man, bro. Oh, my gosh. That's intense. Cleveland versus Bengals. Let's get after it. And Natty blows out Cleveland in a huge matchup of Ohio. The Bengals push on. It's 31-14, and the Bengals take over all of Michigan and all of Ohio now. And here's our boy, Andy Dalton, an 88 overall. Our new and improved Andy Dalton-led Bengals, an 89 overall Andy Dalton, is going to try to lead the Bengals to prosperity. 24 teams remain with plenty of open states surrounding them. The Texans are the most rolled team I think I ever get in these Battle Royales. We've seen the Texans more today than any other team so far, and they head southeast, which should be the Saints, if I remember. It is the Saints. It's going to the matchup of Louisiana. It's tough to say, man. The Texans right now have the biggest surface area, the most square mileage, I would say. It's time to see if those 2 free overall points for their quarterback is going to pay off. It does not pay off. This is our 4th overtime game. 37-34. The Saints catch the dubski, and they're moving on. They take over a huge territory, and those free overall points just did nothing for the Texans. Drew Brees, a 96 overall, going to a 97. And there you have the Saints having compassed most of Texas. They have the most states on the map, the most square mileage. The Saints are the current favorites with a 98 overall quarterback as well. The most spun team is already off the board. They had 3 full spins, and now it goes back to LA. It goes back to San Diego, the Chargers. They almost have California completely surrounded, but they head southeast, which should be the Cardinals' first appearance in this episode. It is indeed the Cardinals' first appearance. It's going to be the San Diego Chargers versus the Arizona Cardinals in Phoenix. And there it is. The Chargers go down 30-24. The Cardinals take over a huge area and are trying to surround the 49ers again. Carson Palmer, 73 overall, going to be going up to a 74. And he goes up to a 75. We're going to give it to him. I feel like on the low guys, I barely have to upgrade anything, and they jump 17 overall. And then the high guys, I have to just, blow up their stats because, Drew Brees was a 96. I needed to get him to a 97, and I bumped up a couple of his stats, and he went down to a 94, and I didn't bump down anything. It's like, what? And here you have the updated map. The Cardinals now have 2.5 states. They're kind of catching the Saints right now with the amount of square mileage that they have. A lot of teams haven't even made an appearance yet. It just seems to be the same couple teams that keep making the same amount of plays. Got to get rid of the Chargers here. And our next spin, we move on. We press on. We move forward. The Titans making their first appearance. We got the Titans on our chest today. Let's see if we can get the team there. They have a lot of open territory around them. The only place that there isn't is to the east. And they do get west. They have to take on, I'm going to say the Saints here. I mean, really from the center of their logo is kind of tough. Hold on. It really, I'm gonna take the Saints here. I mean, the center of their logo is really tough. I mean, due west, the majority of their west team is the Saints. I'm going to take on the Saints. Kansas City's not going to make an appearance yet. They're a powerhouse. We all know that, but we're going to have the Titans take on the Saints for a big territory here. And the Titans go down quick. A huge win for the Saints. They take over Tennessee 34-28 in a massive comeback. What a game. And there you have it. Drew Brees is officially a 98. Just one win away from hitting the 99 club, the first one ever in 2015 Battle Royale. We are down to 21 teams, which means there are only 6 more eliminations left until the end of part 1. And we get the Broncos, who I believe have an entire area around them. I may be mistaken on that. a big spin, and they're heading due north, which I know is open for sure. The Broncos get a free open spot to the north here. That's the only good thing about the Broncos, really, is like they have no one around them at the start. If they get an early start, they can get huge upgrades to their team. Peyton Manning's only at 91 in this Madden, which I believe is the year they won the Super Bowl, but that's okay. We're going to get him to a 92 right now. And there you have it, Peyton Manning. 5 head. Manning is now a 92. Our next spin is rolling. Let's see what we got. The Ravens make their first appearance. This is a weird team because there's a lot going on around them, and they head southeast. I don't know if there's a team to the southeast of the Ravens. Let's just go from the middle of their state. There's not really a team there. Let's see where they're going to be attacking. Northwest. Northwest is going to be the Eagles from the center of their state. I know their logo's over here, but 2 teams making their first appearance. Someone will go home today. And the Ravens go into enemy territory and blow out the Eagles 27-3. Their defense and Joe Flacco just actually put a whooping on Philadelphia to get that upgrade and take over the eastern part of Pennsylvania. Joe Flacco was a 92, and he is now a 93 overall, baby. We cook with Joe Flacco, apparently. And now the Ravens are actually on land. They're not just out there flying over the water. Again, still a ton of teams left, ton of options, ton of open territory for teams to go and expand and see what they can do. And we're just gonna keep rolling. We're gonna keep spinning the wheel, dude. Eagles are gone. Just a couple more teams left in this episode to be eliminated. The Falcons making their first appearance as well. Let's see. It looks like they're going directly east, which I think is an open state for them. It is indeed. They do get an open state here. We're going to slide their logo over just a touch, so that way it's a little bit more difficult. They can only go west to not attack a team here. And that means they get a free quarterback upgrade. I don't even know who the Falcons quarterback... Oh, Matt Ryan. Yeah, I knew who that was. I knew he was on the team. He needs to be a 95. And Matt Ryan is successfully a 95 out of Boston College for the Falcons. Another wheel spin for you boys. I know you love watching this wheel go round and round. And the Vikings are making their first appearance. That's back-to-back first appearance teams right here. Actually, back-to-back, two-back because the Ravens previously. Another big spin here. They head due southeast. Southeast. I'm going to give them a free one. I think that's only fair. We will slide them down here, though. We're going to put them about right there. Kind of puts them in the middle-ish. Their quarterback is Teddy Bridgewater. Indeed it is. Teddy Bridgewater going up to a 76 overall. You love free upgrades. And there he is, a 77. Shining bright for his team. That's 2 free territories in a row. Who gets the next one? The Packers making their shining debut in a row. That's what? 4. 4 in a row we've had debut teams. They're heading southwest, which should be the Vikings. Indeed it is. A huge NFC North matchup. The Packers versus the Vikings. A huge matchup for the boys. A rivalry matchup in Minnesota. And there you have it. That free upgrade didn't do anything for Teddy Bridgewater as Aaron Rodgers and the Packers take over their AFC or NFC North matchup, their NFC North rivalry, and win this game to take over 2 more states. So this is what we're going to have to do. Aaron Rodgers is already a 99, so we're going to go ahead and take a wide receiver and get a wide receiver up to, man, their wide receivers are really good. Randall Cobb was a 95 in Madden 15. So we're going to take Randall Cobb to a 96, I guess. Now, so here's the issue we run into here, viewers and YouTubers and wild things. Aaron Rodgers is already a 99, so I don't think they deserve an upgrade. I'm going to be honest. They're already led by the best player they can be. And, I mean, they're already a stout team. I mean, I don't know if that's fair, but I guess I'll give Devontae Adams a little upgrade here. He's only a 74. I'll give him a 2 upgrade since he's already a 99. And there you have it. Now Devontae Adams is a 76. Okay, I gave them an upgrade. Okay, they now have 3 capable wide receivers. And there you have it. We're starting to weed out a lot of the teams. We're narrowing it down. A lot of teams still haven't played. I mean, you still have Seattle in the top left there. Carolina hasn't played. Washington hasn't played. The Patriots haven't made an appearance, and neither have the Steelers. Neither has Kansas City or the Bears. That's 7 or 8 teams that have yet to even get an upgrade for their quarterback, which with the teams surrounding them may be a very, very tough mount to accomplish. Only 4 teams left to be remained in this episode before we go to the finale. And the Steelers make their first appearance, baby. And you know what that means, chat. I'll be right back. And there we have it. We're back in the Browns jersey. Or the Steelers Antonio Brown jersey. Because we are really a Steelers fan at heart. but we live down here in Nashville, so we got to support D-Rock Henry and the Titans. But we here, the Steelers are our role. Where will they be attacking? They're surrounded, I think. They head northeast. Northeast, big matchup. Steelers versus Bills. They're trying to encapsulate all of New York, which is where I'm from. This would be huge.
A few moments later.
And the Steelers get absolutely clobbered. I think I jinxed them, bro. I put on the Brown jersey. I jinxed them. I mean, they're crushed 30-7. I mean, Big Ben, Antonio Brown. This is just like real life. I'm reliving my entire childhood growing up watching a team that should be Super Bowl contenders get crushed year in and year out in the playoffs. And they're held to 7-point shutout the first 3 quarters. Oh, my goodness. A late entrance and a quick exit for my Steelers means Kyle Lorton gets another upgrade. And he is now a 77 overall quarterback to lead the Bills. I don't ever remember seeing this guy play a snap for the Bills, but that's okay. I don't need to remember that. And with that, I must bid adieu to my Pittsburgh Steelers. It is a shame, but they are gone. They disappear off the spin wheel, and we press on in this everlasting Battle Royale. The Cardinals, the first time actually getting selected by the wheel spin. Could they face the 49ers here? They head west. This should be the 49ers. It is. This could be the West Coast battle of the century. The only other team on the West Coast left is the Seahawks, who have not made an appearance yet in this game. And what was probably the most boring game to watch a simulation of, the 49ers beat the Cardinals, and only 1 touchdown was scored the entire game. Or sorry, 2. Each team scored 1. The rest was field goals. Colin Kaepernick getting another upgrade. He advances and essentially takes over all of the western portion of the United States, with the only exception being Seattle in the top left corner. And Colin Kaepernick is now officially an 82 overall quarterback and hopes to lead the 49ers to conquer the entire United States. And with that, the Cardinals' defense proved to be way better than their offense. As they attack one team and lose, the Bucs are up next for an attacking team. They really can only head north here. They do head northeast, which should be the Falcons. Indeed it is. Florida man looks to press on. In every one of these videos, I think, we've never had a Florida team get past Florida. They always just kind of beat each other, and then they never progress out. And like I said at the beginning of this video, Florida man never makes it out of Florida. I don't know why in these videos and these simulations, but even in Madden 15, this team cannot get out. The Falcons win 31-17, and Matt Ryan gets another upgrade. He's going to be, he might be in the 99 club if this keeps going this way. And there you have it, your boy, Matty Ice, Matty Ryan is now a 97 overall. And with that, here's one of your final updates of the map. The Falcons now control all of Florida as well. And we only have 1 team to be eliminated in this episode. Let me know right now in the comments below if your team's still in it or if your team's been eliminated. And if your team is still in it, let me know what your favorite team is. The Bucs are now gone, and we have 1 team left to be eliminated in this part of the video. And here comes the Cincinnati Bengals. We haven't seen them since the beginning of this episode, and we look to bring them back. Which way are they going to be attacking? They're heading northeast. Northeast isn't a spot for them. We got to spin again. Southeast now. They get a free territory. They get West Virginia. They get this little sliver over here on the right. The next spin. And don't worry, we won't forget to give Andy Dalton his upgrade. I promise. The Chiefs making their debut. Oh my, they've waited this long to get in. They could eliminate the next team. They're going northeast, which they do have to face from the center of their logo is going to be the Green Bay Packers. They could take over a huge portion along the Mississippi River here. But first, we got to give Andy Dalton his upgrade. Andy Dalton is going to be a 90 overall. Good for him. And there he is, the red-haired wonder. The flame on top of his head becomes a 90 overall. And here we have the final matchup of part 1 of Madden 15 Battle Royale, the Chiefs versus the Packers. And what started out as a nail-biter, the Chiefs come in clutch in the second half to win by 2 scores, 27-16. Travis Kelce led them with Alex Smith at the helm, getting the upgrade this episode. And your boy Alex Smith is going from a 74 to a 75. And there you have it with our last upgrade of this part of the episode, part 1 of 2015 Battle Royale. Alex Smith is now a 75 overall. And there you guys have it, the final look at the part 1 of the Madden 15 Battle Royale map. There's huge changes coming. There's so many teams that haven't even made a move yet, like the Commanders, the Patriots, the Bears, the Seattle Seahawks, the Cowboys, the Panthers. I mean, there's so much that's going to happen this next episode. I don't think y'all are actually ready for it. So make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe if y'all are ready for the finale to come out in just 2 days. This video's coming out on Wednesday, and the finale is going to drop out on Friday. And I will see y'all in the next one.